Gentlemen, start your engines!
Crowd on its feet with a big roar. They're ready for the green flag, and we're underway in Atlanta as the cars come to the start-finish line.
Newman may have had a little bit of trouble there in the start.
Here, look at front row Joe go. Newman about to the second spot.
Robbie gets outside. Wow. Boy, Robbie had a great start. He passed a bunch of cars up on the outside.
Thing about this racetrack, we see the cars bottom, middle, top, all making good speed.
Nemechek led lap 1, but how much longer?
You can get your passing done now. Like BP and I were talking about earlier, this track really eats up power. So this is the best your tires are going to be all day long, or on this set of tires anyway. So if you're going to be aggressive, now's the time to do it.
The championship leader is in trouble, Dave.
Kurt radioed in. I've dropped the cylinder. They said switch ignition boxes. He said, I already did.
Oh, boy. All it takes one race is going to tighten this points championship up like you can't believe now.
Oh, man.
You see Kurt's out of the car right there already. So
get the engine box. They have a special toolbox to work on the engine, and that's what they're going after now.
Kurt, I heard you say you'd already tried the ignition box, and it didn't help at all.
Yeah, it was catastrophic. It wasn't anything I could fix from the driver's seat. Just a bummer luck and a feeling I had in my stomach before the race. We've had great luck up until this point, and we've ran real hard up until this point, and I knew this 500-miler would be very tough on our engine program, but we haven't had any problems all year. So Doug has done a great job. Jacked the team up with Doug Yates to build the power. It's just one of those gut feelings where you just don't feel as confident as the weeks before, and I had that today. And you can't talk to anybody about it. You just want to go and run and hope that feeling goes away. And by doing so, you just get in the car and you race. And it just wasn't our day today, so we have to come back next week just as hard.
Heard that feeling was something you didn't share with anybody, but just held inside.
Just something where you feel like you've done everything you can to produce the results, and you know something's going to bite you. You know something's going to come up, and this is just one little blow that I think our team can overcome. We're not down by no means. It's just that you don't need that this late in the run because you've got to be perfect from here on in.
Now the 17 off the pace.
Off the pace.
It's a plug wire or an engine problem is what they're talking about.
Second Roush car. Remember Kurt Busch, his teammate.
Might be a plug wire.
Earlier with an engine problem.
He said it might be a plug wire. Yeah, well, it's not a plug wire.
I think it's more like a plug wire.
Yeah.
It blew up. I think it broke some in the valve train, but it blew it up now. We're done.
We're done. Boy, don't you hate to hear those words.
Caution flag is out for possible oil or debris from Matt Kenseth's car.
Now Jack is starting to worry.
Yeah.
First one, you never know. When you've got two of them, and you start worrying.
He was running 6th at the time, was Matt Kenseth, the 8th place driver in the championship. And that would be his second poor finish in these final 10 races.
And Weber, he may wind up 39th.
Matt, we saw Kurt's engine go earlier. Does yours have anything to do with the same sort of problem?
Oh, I don't know, but I don't have anything bad to say about the engine guys, man. These are the best motors I've ever driven in my life, and I think Doug Yates does a great job, and all the guys at Mooresville. I just really appreciate all the power they give us. But this one is my fault, Robbie's fault, Chip's fault, us three that made the decision to run this gear. We ran way too much gear for this track. I knew it in my head this morning we shouldn't run it, but we all wanted to do it, and we did it, and now we're paying the price.
You happen to know what gear Mark is running?
I don't know for sure. I know the 99, us, and the 99 and 16 have the same gear. I think Mark's the same as Kurt. They got a little bit less, but Kurt had less and still broke. So I knew for us, though, it was way too much, just too many RPM for this track.
24 car, a 4-time series champion, Jeff Gordon, being pushed to the garage after a transmission problem leaving pit road. They have diagnosed it as being a rear end gear. So the 24 to the garage, joining the list of championship contenders that have fallen out of contention today.
We saw the 8 car, Dale Earnhardt Jr. have exactly the same problem last week in Martinsville with the rear gear. Jeff Gordon was making a pit stop, and when they let the jack down for the car to roll, it didn't roll.
Yeah, we let the clutch out, spun the rear tires. The rear tires bit a little bit too good.
Jeff, you guys are going to work back there. What did it feel like in the transmission or the rear end on the track?
I don't know about on the racetrack. I mean, we were just fighting a really bad loose condition that came out of nowhere. Car was nice and snug, and just went into a major loose where I couldn't even hang on to it. I don't know if it had anything to do with this or not, but dropped the jack and just heard a bunch of pieces start breaking, and car didn't go anywhere. So it's either rear end or transmission. We'll figure it out here. You know, it's unfortunate. We're pulling for Jimmy, that's for sure, and Brian up there. You know, it was a rough day for us. Just nothing was really going our way. I hated that Kurt had his trouble, but we were going to try to capitalize on it, and no way we're going to do that now.
Here comes Junior trying to take that 3rd spot from Carl Edwards. Junior in the 8 car.
15 laps to go. Martin, hang on.
He's trying to drive the car right now faster and harder than the tires will allow.
Championship contender in trouble, crashing on the back straightaway.
No.
Can you believe this?
Contact with Edwards.
Contact with Carl Edwards, yeah.
Man.
Another championship twist.
Oh, no.
It's unbelievable.
It is. I don't think I have to say a lot of damage to the 8 car either.
Watch the 99 car of Carl Edwards as Earnhardt Jr. moves up the racetrack. He just make a little bit of contact, at 190 miles per hour. That's the result.
Didn't Junior do something like that?
Here.
Wasn't
it? Was Ryan Newman?
Was it Ryan Newman?
Yeah.
And crashed exactly the same way a couple of years ago?
He thought he was clear, but he just hooked the bumper.
And that's a big hit.
That is a big hit. Not only
In more ways than
one, yeah.
The onboard view from Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car.